fill your lungs? Imagine there's an unknown virus in the air, and you're sucking in every single microscopic particle floating around. All the viruses. So good?
There really was an unknown virus in the air. Lethal one.
See you tomorrow.
Robert Pattinson keeps dying and dying for the sake of mankind in Mickey 17, one of few new movies I'll be reviewing this week on CJ at the Movies. I'm Christopher Zweig. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Mickey 17, the latest film from Parasite and Snowpiercer filmmaker Bong Joon-ho, which takes place in the future and stars Robert Pattinson as a man named Mickey who has nothing left to lose on Earth, so he agrees to be part of a space colonization mission which would require him to be an expendable, meaning that he must die over and over again while a new body will be reprinted.
They made me work my ass off, giving me one shitty mission after another.
You're an expendable! You're here to be expended!
Every time I died, they just printed me out again. Everyone asks, what's it feel like to die?
Mickey is on his 17th life, hence the title Mickey 17, but when he's presumed dead, he meets his 18th copy.
Multiple.
The movie's star-studded cast also includes Naomi Ackie as Mickey's girlfriend, Steven Yeun as his former business partner and friend, Mark Ruffalo doing a Gary Shandling impression of Donald Trump as the leader of the program, and Toni Collette as his wife, and the planet they're trying to colonize is inhabited by giant pill-bug-like creatures known to them as creepers. Mickey 17 goes on a little long, but there's still enough eye candy and wackiness for one to enjoy. As you know, this isn't Joon-ho's first English language feature, so he does know how to direct domestic and international features with his own ambiance and taste. And he has a lot of it here with the creatures, visuals, and performances, especially by Pattinson using his teeth and comical tone as the title character, or characters in this case. There are still some challenges to withhold while watching Mickey 17, and the results are multiple, which is a good thing. Our next movie is Queen of the Ring, which focuses on the female wrestler Mildred Burke and set in a time when women's pro wrestling was illegal, the 1930s. Emily Bett Rickards from Brooklyn and TV's Arrow plays Mildred as a single mother and waitress eager to get in the ring by asking promoter Billy Wolf, played by Josh Lucas, to train her.
Sir, I want you to know I'm a big fan. What's it take for you to train me how to wrestle?
Who'd pay to see you?
Well, people with good taste. That too.
Let's give it a shot.
The woman ain't got no business in the ring with a man!
A woman ain't got no business! What?
Despite his unfaithfulness and chauvinistic and abusive manner, the only reason she agrees to marry him is to make sure she doesn't get cheated out of the wrestling contract.
Mr. McMahon, how can I get a guarantee that my ladies can wrestle in the state of New York?
Let's show them how we do it in the South.
Queen of the Ring doesn't have much development in some of the supporting characters like Mildred's son and her lover, which can be lagging sometimes, but it does reflect on the personality and courage of this woman and what she has accomplished in the fighting world. I never heard of Rickards before, and I almost thought Margaret Qualley was playing her when I saw the trailer, but she does a terrific job merging with Mildred as both a fighter and a mother. Our next movie is Seven Veils, the latest from writer-director Adam Egoyan, who reunites with his Chloe star Amanda Seyfried as a theater director who returns to the stage world to direct the opera Salome.
I can feel you beside me as I watch. The way your fingers ran over my skin. The electric shock of your touch. How do I bring you back?
Under the influence of her dead mentor, she decides to make some small but meaningful changes to the production, while also being asked to make it more personal, and given her tragic past, it couldn't be more personal.
I'm trying to fulfill the original concept.
Yeah, but it's your show now. You're not the same person that you were, and he's not the same person that he was.
Charles is dead.
So he's definitely not the same person.
I was taking a liking to Seven Veils for its representation of what goes down in this side of the entertainment world and the people who help create these shows, and Seyfried is perfectly cast with the right tone and complexity as a theater director using her tragic experiences to influence her direction of Salome. Now that's something worth developing more into, but as attractive as the film looks, the images and dance sequences seem to upstage the characters and fails to go deeper into them. And our last movie is The Rule of Jenny Penn, a horror film from IFC Films and Shudder and starring Geoffrey Rush as a judge suffering from a stroke and placed in a nursing home. As he tries to recover, he ends up dealing with the machinations of another patient played by John Lithgow, who has a hand puppet named Jenny Penn.
And here she is, the Coffee Queen herself, Mrs. Jenny Penn. Knees up, Mother Brown, knees up, Mother Brown. Come along, dearie, let it go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Ease up, don't let the breeze up. Ease up, Mother Brown.
It's clear the staff would think Rush is losing his mind given his age and condition when he tries to tell him about Lithgow's behavior, and he's not the only person being tormented by him.
Who rules? Jenny Payne.
The rule of Jenny Penn allows Rush and Lithgow to give entertainingly twisted performances, and its ideas keep us going. There are scenes when the two grumpy old men, I had to say it, spit at each other, which feels tedious, and there isn't much basis for the bad things Lithgow engages in with the doll, but the movie still likes to be original and loves combining old people and dolls in a creepy film, and it sure as hell gets creepy. Recapping this week's new movies, thumbs up for Mickey 17, thumbs up for Queen of the Ring, thumbs down for Seven Veils, and thumbs up for The Rule of Jenny Penn. Well, those are the new movies I'm reviewing this week. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies.